Alright, so now we're going to show you how to set up your Annex roof and poles. Now there's a quick way to do this and a slow way to do this. I'm going to show you the quick, easy way. Firstly, you've got on your Telegraph X, you've got 3 poles that are labelled number 1. They've got a hook on one end and a flat on the other end, okay? That hook initially goes through a little loop that's just inside there. I'll extend those a little bit to about there. As I said, there's 3 of them to put in. Make sure you utilise your own stairs to get things sorted out. There we go. Find the little hole. Alrighty, so now putting this Annex roof on, very easy. Start the zipper down this end. Just pat that Velcro as you go. Alright. Zip that across. Oh, a little bit more. Now, as you can see, we haven't used a ladder here today. We just used the steps of the camper, which hasn't been too difficult. Once you've done that, this can lay out. You'll then get your poles that you're going to use for your Annex all spread around in the particular spot they want to be. And we'll start by getting this put up. Don't worry about your Annex roof right now. You really just want to set up your pole structure. It only needs to be that's sort of about this height for now. You don't have to raise it all the way up. Second pole goes on there. Got that. This one comes out. It's on top. Like so. Once you've done that, you can grab your canvas, pull it over, through your eyelets at the top, and there's a little hole where those little straps just go into to hold that canvas down. Now, I know it looks horrible now. This is the easy bit. You just go along, extend all these spreaders. Before you raise everything to height, just put your Velcro tabs on. Alright, once you've got that main structure of your Annex set up, we've got this new extension on the Telegraph X this year, which covers that kitchen and gives you a whole lot more protection from the elements. So once you've got your main section up, you just want to go ahead and put this last little bit on. Again, increase all those spreaders, and then we'll raise everything to height. Now when you're raising everything to height, you really want all those poles that come out from your camper to be horizontal. If they are leaning back toward the camper a little bit, you will get some water run back toward your camper, and you really don't want that. So you can see there, a good telltale to know that you've got your Annex up nice is that front apron is quite flat and straight. If I was to change that by putting that up, you're going to see it goes quite floppy. If I bring it back the other way and go down, it wants to flip up and get too tight. So it really does have a nice sweet spot about there. Once you've got your main structure up, you just need to put your spreader bars in. There's 2 on each section. They just pop in like that over those C-clips. Back into there, and no need to really force them, just give them a little bit of a push and lock them off, okay? You really want to even out your roof so you have 3 even sections when you put them in. So a good idea to stay close to your Velcro straps up the top. It's a good measurement to give you your 3 even sections to make sure your water drains off nicely. All right guys, we're going to put this ensuite wall up. The best way to do this, instead of having this zipper end hang out of the zipper, I usually grab a section of Velcro and stick it to the existing Velcro up there. Make sure you leave yourself enough space. It'll hang there. It gives you 2 hands to get your zipper started. Once you get it started, you can pull it off. You really need to sneak around the other side of this to zip this on. Otherwise, the 2 Velcros want to catch and fight the zipper. Come around this side, it naturally lifts the Velcro out of the way. And zips all the way across. Fold that corner back down. So I lifted earlier. And that's done. Now on the start of each zipper for each one of these 3 walls, you'll notice there's a little tag up there with a green number on the bottom and a letter on the end. This ensuite wall I've just put up has got the same number with the same letter on the end. So this ensuite wall is a C. Notice the C there. Just make sure when you pick your wall up that you've got the right one. It's going to go on the right spot. You'll notice there's a C, a B and an A. There's a zipper that goes in for the top section of the ensuite. And then it sticks to your Velcro across the top and just seals all the way down the side. Against your Velcro. Once you've fitted this ensuite, when you're packing up, you don't really need to take it off. You could just leave it attached to this wall and fold this wall up with the ensuite on there. And that way, next time you are set up for camp, you don't have to worry about this little bit of it. Doing this, you can just put your poles up and get it ready to go. Once you've got that ensuite zipped on, there's 1 pole on either corner, like so. A spreader across the top. It'll generally give you the direction of where it needs to be sitting. Got 1 rope either corner. Like so. Once you've done that, you just need to grab a couple of pegs and peg the base down. One other thing you really need to make sure you do is always tie down your Annex roof. It doesn't matter if you think there's no wind or not, it only takes 1 gust of wind to throw it back over the top of the camper. You'll see here that we have completed setting up the ensuite here. It's sitting nice and square. You'll notice that that end wall there is on a bit of an angle. The design of that ensuite is designed to be on that angle so that it sits nicely. There's a floor inside if you want to put it in. Most people probably wouldn't worry about it and just sort of shower on the grass or a mat, but it is available there if you want it. A new feature for us, we've developed this split wall so we can roll one side up. So we're going to do that now. Go in half. That allows you to have that protected section around the kitchen if you want to have that old alcove in and still have a nice open sort of picturesque outlook from the main camper.